one. Hi, Tim Cruz back with you. Look at my shirt. Now it's backwards for a reason, because if you read this and you're English, it's bad juju. But really, it means that I'm a form of very exclusive tequila. Felicia made this for me as a wonderful birthday present. It was just my birthday. Happy birthday to me. I'm not wearing a costume today, so forgive me. It was a kind of an impromptu kind of thing. But today, I'm so excited because we're going to talk about something Felicia loves. The Cricut Joy! Is it the newest Cricut, would you say?
No, not the newest.
It's not?
It's the newest cutter, yes.
Oh, yes. Okay, what is in the Cricut family as far as cutters go?
The Cricut Maker is the big one. The Cricut Air Explorer 2 is the middle one. And then there's the baby, which is the Cricut Joy.
It's so cute. Look at it.
See how little it is?
Look at it. Oh, I can see it next to your hand and see how tiny it is.
Yeah, it's just a little guy.
So why did you think Cricut needed to bring out a small, tiny little machine? Why would you think they'd want to do that?
It's just for simple, quick little projects you might want to throw together.
Maybe
Cards.
portability?
Maybe.
People could take it places?
Yeah, it's really simple. It's
There are no
lightweight.
ports in that thing, are there?
No. There's no-
So this
there's
has to be
There's
connected?
no buttons. Like on the other
That's right.
devices.
It's the most simple machine, would you say?
It is. Very
Okay.
simple.
I like that. And I like simple because I'm simple. So what does it do? Does it basically do everything? I'm going to show people the other machines. You have the Cricut Explorer Air 2.
I do.
Which is like the big brother. And then the super like the Mambo machine, the Cricut, what is this called?
The Maker.
The Maker is the big dog. So you have all three.
I do.
So do they all do different things?
They can all do the same things. As it grows, it does more. So
I
the
see.
Cricut Joy is very limited. It's very small in size.
Oh, look at that.
It's only about 4.5 inches wide, the projects that you can do. You
Right,
can go
right.
long,
Oh, I see.
so you're
So you
limited.
could do wall words with a Cricut Joy.
You could, if you were
Right.
small enough,
If they're-
yes.
if they're not
within
hot
that
higher
range.
than 4.5?
Right.
Okay. And you could do what? Cups?
You could
some
you could design a cup,
T-shirts?
t-shirts. If it was, again, small,
Right. Small.
right.
Like my T-shirts, pretty. Like the letters
Yes.
are about 1.5 inches high.
Your t-shirt we could have done on the Joy.
I see. You've got
Absolutely.
all kinds of stuff here. We'll talk about these in a second. So, should we go? Actually, I think personally, my mom would love one of these because she's very crafty and she's retired and she likes to do a lot of things around the house to make things pretty. She's really into that farm style, barn style home. Do you think this would be good for her to do something like that?
I think it would be, and I also think that she's not a designer,
No, absolutely not.
and-
You know my mom.
and the Joy has a lot of designed projects already in Design Space that she can pick and choose from.
Well, we're going to look, and I get a lot of questions about design space. It's ridiculous. I mean, oh my goodness. All right, let's take a look at this. I see Nando, hello. Thanks for popping by. Why should I buy this and not the Cricut Air 2? How would you answer that question? It's a great question.
It is a great question. Again, the big difference I think with it is that you can only cut on the Joy the small sizes where, let me grab something.
So the Cricut, you can see the size difference. Can we
Right.
hold the
So
Joy?
here's
actually, that's
here's
great.
a mat. This is the Joy mat. It's very
Oh.
small. And the Cricut Maker and the Cricut Air Explorer 2 can go up to 12 inches.
I see.
12 by 12. That's really one of the big differences in it.
Nando says it's almost the same price.
It
Is
is
that
almost
about-
the same
it is?
price. It really depends on what you're looking to do with it.
So maybe, I would guess it's the portability because it's going to be really hard to carry this around. Can you hold the Cricut up next to this? Will the cord reach? Look at the size difference in these two. Put it on top of it. Oops. That's something Tim would do. But look at the size difference. So I really think it's the portability that is the main feature here.
You can't cut fabric on this. You can't cut wood on the Joy. You're very limited in just really cutting type of
I see.
functions.
I see. So it can't do some of the things. Plus, it only has one blade.
It only
in
has
it,
the one blade right now.
and the Explorer Air has 2 blades.
The Explorer Air can fit multiple blades.
Oh, and you don't have to change them.
Right,
I see.
right.
So there's a couple. Yeah, Gina chimes in. Thank you, Gina. She says the Joy is for specific projects, and I think that's really a perfect explanation for it.
The Joy would be great if you wanted to make your own personal cards.
Are we gonna do that today?
We're gonna do one of those today.
Awesome,
You know,
awesome.
if you go to Design Space, you can pick a multitude of different card styles you want, and just magically make it print out and sign it and make it your own versus having to go out and buy something.
Well, let's take a look. Gina, thank you for following us. That means so much when people follow us. So you can hit that little follow button if you're not already a follower. We're going to do a lot of Cricut videos. We're also going to cover the Explore Air 2 in the next couple of days, and also the Maker. And we'll tell you some in-depth, some differences, and what the reasons are why you'd want one of these over another. But this is, would you call this the entry-level Cricut?
Sure.
It's kind of
the
like
baby.
the first one you want to get into. It's perfect for my mom, right?
Yes.
All right. So what are we going to do first?
I think that, you know, because of COVID and having to wear masks all the time, I bought these surgical masks, and they're kind of plain Jane. So I thought maybe we'd do a quick iron-on using
that's
the
cute.
mini press.
Oh, I see.
Just kind of show how to do that.
What is the mini press?
The mini press is an iron, but it's just a little baby one.
It's so cute. Look at that.
The Cricut Easy Presses come in a variety of different sizes, and this is the baby size.
This is the small, because
Yeah.
you could carry this probably in a carrying case.
You
with it.
absolutely could.
see.
I have a case that carries both the Joy and the Mini in the same.
Well, let's show that later too, because this
Absolutely.
gives you the portability. So if mom's traveling and she's coming down to your kid's house or grandkid's house and she wants to make something for them, special T-shirts or something for the sports team,
Sure.
then she could bring this with her and do that all here. And again, it's Bluetooth compatible, right? So
Yes.
any computer or an iPhone.
Yes, iPhone, iPad, the computer, and all three of my devices are Bluetooth to it.
That is perfect. And you just use a regular old Dell PC, I see.
I do.
right?
I do.
All right, so what do we do first? What is
I
this app
clicked-
called?
This is Cricut Design Space, and I just went into images, and I'm going to type in butterfly.
All right, some people say you have to pay for Design Space. Tell me about that. How does that all work?
Well, Cricut, you don't have to pay for Design Space, but what you can pay for is Cricut Access, which gives you access to many more images throughout Design Space.
Oh.
Just getting Design Space comes with thousands of images in itself, but you can amplify that by being a Cricut Access member, and you get 10% off all your purchases on
that's nice.
Cricut.com.
I see some of these butterflies say purchase. Is these things you purchased outside of the...
Yes, these are things I have purchased and used on various projects. Once I purchase it, it's mine. I can use it as many times as I want.
I see.
And if I scroll down here, you can see subscribed. These are the ones that come with Cricut Access, and then these here that are marked free are the ones that come straight up without having to pay for Cricut Access.
So would you say they're pretty generous with the free images?
I absolutely think they are.
How much does Cricut Access cost?
I believe it's around $10 a month.
Oh, that's cool. That's not... It's what, 120? Is there an annual discount if you give her 12 months?
I
do you
think
know?
there might be, yes.
All right. So what are we going to do on this mask?
So we're going to go ahead and make a butterfly. We're going to change it to pink, and we're going to make it about an inch, just over an inch in size.
See, there's a ruler up here. Can you see that?
Ruler
It's
up
hard
here.
to see here.
You just kind of click and drag these little arrows, or change the dimensions up here. We'll just kind of size it, and then we've got, because I have 3 machines, I have a drop down where I can choose which machine I'm going to cut to, and I'm going to go to the Joy and click on Make It, and then it shows me, or it asks me first, this is slightly different than the other machines, is if I'm going to do it without a mat, on a mat, or using a card. In this case, I'm not using Cricut Smart Vinyl Materials because I have an extra piece of vinyl to use.
Oh, good.
So I'm going to use it on mat, and when I click Done, it shows me approximately what the size of it is going to be.
On your tiny little Cricut Joy
on my
mat.
tiny little Cricut Joy mat.
I see.
So
this guy.
when you're doing iron-on material, you really are supposed to mirror it. In this case, though, I don't have any words, so it doesn't really matter whether I mirror it or not. But this is my iron-on material. The shiny side goes down, and the flat side goes up.
You know, this is where I messed up, because I tried to do this myself. It was completely backwards, and I didn't mirror it. So we don't have to mirror designs that are really not letters.
Right.
Right, okay. So
All
you
right.
can do that. You can mirror it, but you don't have to. All right, so you're going to connect via Bluetooth.
Correct. And I'm going to choose iron-on material. I'm going to put the mat into...
There's a pressure thing here. What does that mean? Because there's no buttons on the Joy.
No, there's no buttons on the Joy. But if you want to add a little bit more pressure or a little less pressure on the cutting, you can do that.
Why would you do that?
Sometimes the material needs a little extra pressure to cut through.
Got you, depending on the material.
depend on the material.
But this is just default.
Yes.
All right, so your mat kind of slipped in itself.
It did. I put the mat on here. It sucked it in.
All right.
Did its little scan. And then on the screen, there's no buttons here to tell it to go.
Oh.
There's no load button like on the other machines. This is just base. Everything is on the screen. So on the screen, I'm going to click the go button.
Oh,
And
because there's no buttons. You have to
there's no
click the
buttons.
go button
Yep,
down here?
I did.
Okay.
And now it's sending it to the machine, and it's going to start cutting. And on the screen, you can see the progress it's making.
So it tells you how far it is, but you can actually watch. Kind of neat to watch. You can see the little blade kind of turning in there. Thank you for the compliment. Somebody complimented on your rings.
Oh.
And glad you're here. Labels, yeah, you can make all kinds of labels on this
yes,
thing. Yeah,
absolutely.
stickers, labels, all kinds of stuff.
They have
Yeah.
smart vinyl for labels, which is great to use.
I think Gina is an expert too. Thank you so much, Gina, for jumping in and helping out. That's awesome. Yeah, you can use. Whoa, that's a great question. Can you use it on Windows XP? I do not know the answer. Is it web based?
It is web-based.
But it is an app, though, isn't
yeah,
it?
Yeah.
It may not work on XP. That is an old operating system. Oh my goodness. All right, somebody just asked, what is vinyl transfer tape for? Are we going to look at that today?
We are going to look at that today. We're going to use that when we put some material, some vinyl on this glass jar.
She says, is it only for mugs?
No, not necessarily only for mugs.
Okay.
No.
Okay, good. So let's see, what are you doing now?
Right now, I'm going to weed out.
Look at that rock. Are you rich? My goodness.
All right, so.
No, I like Windows XP. That's one of my favorite things. The coolest.
So now you can see my butterfly is there, but you can also see these little cutouts. So I have to weed those out as well.
I'm sorry I'm all up in your face with this camera, but
You
I
are.
want people to see exactly what you're doing. Let me go around the other side of Felicia. Is that better? So this is called weeding. What are you using to weed?
I'm actually using a Cricut weeding tool.
Oh, is that here? Here's the tools. So you can buy the whole tool set. Is this part of the Cricut tool set?
Yeah, it is.
Nice. Look at that.
These are little tiny pieces, so it's a little bit harder to pick them out.
She's using this standalone mat, right? So I'm trying to tag
This is
these
the
things in the
standard-
bottom.
Yes, this is the standard mat.
Standard standalone. I have no idea what I'm talking. Thank goodness you're here.
You don't have to use the smart vinyls with the Joy. You can use any of the vinyls you may have or want to use or buy.
I noticed that you're putting these scraps on your desk and not into this thing.
I
What in
know.
tarnation is this?
I know, this is a nice little weeding tool.
It's weeding that thing all the young kids do behind. I can't comment on that. So what is the Cricut Joy card mat for? Oh, we're gonna look at that in a second. Stick around the stream. We're gonna show you that in a second.
Yep.
All right, so you weeded it and you put all your stuff in here in your Ivanberry suction. Does this have suction?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, look.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't move it. Oh,
All right,
that's kinda
so
handy.
we're going to take our just a plain surgical mask.
Okay.
You throw disposable ones, but maybe you want to decorate it a little bit, design it up. You got to use very low heat on this. I place my design where I want it. There's my little butterfly, and I'm going to use a little bit of parchment paper, and then my mini press is already heated up,
There it is.
and I'm going to press this for about 20 seconds.
Can you use, people have asked me, can you use a regular iron for this?
You can. On this material, you better use it at extremely low heat.
Oh, okay, okay.
So we're going to just kind of press it for a couple of seconds. I wasn't really counting. And because it's on low heat, it's not extremely hot. And we're going to see if we've ironed it on just enough for it to stick to our mouth.
Oh, that's adorable. That is fabulous.
Okay.
Now, what would you do? What would happen if you put more heat on
Now
there?
we
If
have
you
a
let
nice-
it go for a little longer?
Because this material is not really iron material, you could singe it, burn it.
Oh,
and
the
you
mask
could-
itself.
Yes, and you could get black all over the bottom
Oh,
of your...
that's not good.
Yeah,
How do you clean
I
that?
did that. I just wiped it off.
Really?
Yeah,
So
wiped
it's
it off.
nonstick?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. On the mask you did. You actually.
I actually kept the. I actually when I very first did this,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
was trial by error.
Yeah.
I had it on a higher setting, and I put it on there for a little longer than I should have.
Oh,
and when I
goodness.
pulled it up,
Oh, my
I had
God.
black on the bottom of the press.
No bueno.
No bueno. Took a paper towel, wiped it, and it came right off.
Gina said she wants the mug press.
Oh, Gina, the mug press is fun
Oh,
too.
it is
Have that as
fabulous.
well.
It is fabulous. So that was the masks. Now we have these gorgeous little butterfly. Can I wear one?
Sure, if you like. Would
Fabulous!
you like me to put it on you?
No.
Okay.
Please don't.
All right. All right. So we're just going to close out of this one.
All right, so our butterfly is done. Is there any questions on this? It's real simple, right? And what kind of vinyl was this?
This is just Cricut vinyl. And
Is it smart vinyl?
It's not, I don't know that I would call it smart vinyl. Let me show you the difference in, this is just regular vinyl. They made it smaller for the Joy. It actually came that size, but this is true smart vinyl here.
Nando knows what's up. I might watch RuPaul, but don't tell him it's a secret. It's between us.
So this is the Cricut iron-on smart vinyl.
What's the difference in this
It
stuff?
fits right in there perfectly.
Oh,
You
you
don't have to use the
cut it.
mat.
Oh.
It sucks it right in and does it right here.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
So that's the kind of nice thing about the smart vinyl.
That is
And I have
fabulous.
it here in the removable vinyls as well.
I see here. Okay, good. So you use this sometimes and
And sometimes not.
okay.
It
Oh, so
really
you
depends
can
on-
use either vinyl for this is I guess my question.
Yes, you can use regular.
So Joy doesn't care.
Joy doesn't care.
Joy to the world, I don't really care.
All right.
Okay.
So let's move on.
What are we working on now? I'm sorry, I had to get there. Remember, we got the tools and the standard mat. Does the mat come with it? Does this mat come with the Joy?
I 100% can't remember if it came with the Joy or not.
Some packages do.
Some
maybe?
packages do, and
Okay.
I think it may have. I just don't 100%
It's
remember.
$10. It's no big
Okay.
deal. And don't forget our Ironberry suction cup. I love the color of this. It comes in pink.
I believe it comes in multiple colors.
Fabulous! Look, if you're not careful, I'm going to sing Elvis before this is all over. All right, and also the Cricut Easy 12 by 12. What is this? This mat?
Yes, this is a 12 by 12 mat made by Cricut for easy presses, and I happen to have the mini here, so I'm using it for that to protect the surface.
So
Of my
this is,
desk.
okay, good, good.
Yeah.
Have you ever used a heat press on your desk without using one of
No,
these mats?
I have not.
Okay.
You can use a towel or whatever underneath it.
Gina, that suction cup is fire. Fire! I tell you what, we did something with the mug press on one of these mats, and it warped, didn't it?
Oh, it did. It did.
You can totally use, didn't we use a towel originally?
We did use a towel
Yeah.
originally before we got this nice little handy dandy pen.
I'm not even going to repeat what Nando just said. Okay.
All right, so let's move on and work on our.
Moving on. Okay. We have a lively group here today. Goodness. All right, what are we working on next?
All right, so let's make something for Mother's Day.
Okay.
Right, Mother's Day is coming
Right
up.
around the corner, yeah.
We want to, knock something quick out for Mom. So let's go ahead and put in here. You
Design
light up
space.
my life,
You light up my life.
and we're going to use. This is one of the subscribed
Oh,
images.
oh,
So
okay,
because
so
I'm a Cricut Access member, I can get this one for free.
can you share these with people if they're not subscribers? They don't let them take them out?
No.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I have this image that
Sorry.
says, Mom, you light up my life. And the
Okay.
reason I chose this is because I have this nice little mason jar.
What is this?
Right? And I added a topper that has little LED
Stop
lights,
it.
little string lights, fairy lights, and it's solar. So at night when we put it out on the patio, it lights up.
Oh my God, it's like fireflies in a jar. Fabulous. Oh, she'll love that.
Yeah.
She will adore
So
that.
what we're going to do is we're going to take we're going to take a ruler.
And these are just like tiny little, these are the 8-ounce, triple bubble 8-ounce mason jars you have here.
No, these are smaller than Mason 8 ounce. I think these are 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we couldn't find that.
So
one.
I'm going to kind of eyeball this with
You know what it is.
my ruler, and I'm going to think, about 2.5 is probably about as wide as I want to go with this. So I'm going to come into Design Space and I'm going to size down my image to just about 2.5, and going to go ahead and click to make it, and we're going to use it on the mat, the standard mat, and I can see here about the size I need it to be, and roughly about 3 by 3. So I've got a piece of just scrap vinyl that was 12 by 12.
What are you using here to cut
and
it?
I'm using the Cricut trimmer.
Wait, I can't find it. Oh, it's under, is that part of the toolkit?
It is part of the toolkit.
That's nice. Does it say sharp?
It does stay pretty sharp.
Oh, that's true. It has rollers. Flip that up again. Show people how they do that. What is it? Flip up?
This is just a flip up.
Stop it! How did you do that? It's magic! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I love this. I love this. Oh my goodness.
I went a year without having to
Use scissors?
change out my blade.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Did you use scissors when you started?
No, I always had this. I went all in.
Oh,
when I
did
did it,
you?
I went all in. See, it makes a nice clean cut. So we'll just move this out of our way. We're going to put this on our mat.
I don't think we're allowed to tell anybody our Insta's on here, are we?
I don't know.
You can just search for...
Are we such fun gifts?
I think we're such fun gifts.
Okay.
I don't know where
So I'm going to go ahead and send this one to the
Thank you for
the
asking.
Joy.
All right, so we're going to send this to the Joy. Remember,
Yep.
we're focusing on the Joy today. We're going to use a separate episode, and we're going to talk about the Explorer Air 2 and what that can do, and then we're going to Maker and cut some wood and Maybe do some embossing, debossing. Joy is making sure your mat is aligned. That's the Joy talking? Oh, it doesn't talk. I'm sorry.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and send this to. Now, this one's going to take a little bit longer. I mean,
Why?
It's got more cutting to do in it than the ones
I
previous,
see.
right?
All right. What are we doing here?
Again, you can see that it's tracking your progress.
I'm so lost. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so it's cutting, blah, 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 boring. What do you do during the cutting breaks? You just chill out?
Yeah, that's when you grab a drink of water or whatever you have, your beverage of choice.
That's right.
But yeah, these are pretty cool. We put
That
these.
is pretty cool.
We lined these on our patio. We moved from a 4-bedroom house to a 2-bedroom apartment with a little patio, and we took these hooks
Painful.
and we hung them on our patio at night. So they were very cute.
It did look really
Yeah,
cool.
it
I mean,
did.
a really weird storm came.
Yeah, we had to take them down real
40
quick.
mile an hour wind. It was crazy. All right, so look, this is a beautiful Mother's Day gift. All right, I'm going to see if I can tag that. We don't have the solar lids here, but you can find those on Amazon, right?
Yeah.
I don't see the link for
No,
that
I didn't
here,
put it
but
on there.
all right, you can find it. You guys are smart. And this is going to say what? You light up my life. Well, Mom, are there any moms out there?
Mom,
Would
light
you
up my life.
love to get this from your child? Oh my God, I would be like, you love me. You really love me. I would really just feel total love if that was coming from my child, because I light up a lot of people's lives, don't I?
Oh, wow.
Not in
yeah.
a good way all the
No,
time, right?
not always.
Yeah, I know. That's what you call it. Yeah, I would love this too. People call me mother all the time.
So when this finishes, we're gonna. When this finishes, we're actually
Keep
going to
going.
weed it again, and we're going to use the transfer tape.
What transfer tape?
Yes.
Dun, 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 dun.
So, and the nice thing about transfer tape is I already have a piece cut, and you can use it over and over and again.
All right.
Okay.
Cricut vinyl transfer tape. Wait, I have Cricut
Almost.
Joy Smart Permanent. Was this Cricut Joy Smart Vinyl, or was this just regular
This is just
leftover vinyl?
regular leftover vinyl I had sitting around.
Go away. So we're going to look at the transfer tape.
All right.
Oh, you're going to use your iVine.
I am
berry.
gonna
Wait,
use
let me
my
go
iVine
back to
berry.
that now. Oh, I love this thing. I guess you could use it in a bathroom for toenails. Ew. All right, what are you doing now?
Who said that?
Nasty.
Oh my
Look
gosh.
at you weeding. You're like a boss. You
I will-
weed like
I-
a boss. You've done this before,
I
haven't
have done
you?
this before, but I'm being very, very, see right there, it pulled up a piece that I wanted it to keep.
So what do you do?
So I'm just going to reposition it right there. I can see
Look at you. It's fabulously perfect.
I can see the lines. There's a little dot there.
Oh, wow.
Right.
You can actually see. Am I in your way?
No, you're doing
I'm all
just
up.
fine. He's all up in my business, I got to tell you.
We actually went out. We had to buy a new iPhone for this stream because the iPad was too big. It was completely obscuring everything. So
Can you see what I'm
this
doing?
is an iPhone 12. Is this tagged here? Okay. keep going. I do. I see you weeding here.
Okay.
And this is part of the Cricut tool set.
Yes, it's part of the Cricut tool set.
Oh, that's fabulous. Look
I
at
do
you.
end up with a lot of vinyl stuck on my fingers.
I see.
Yep.
Yeah, how does that work with your nails?
It's just fine. I don't have any nails.
You ever Cricut
because of
anything for your
COVID.
nails?
Because
Would you use permanent vinyl on your nails?
you could.
I was
Now
thinking
you
about
see
that.
right here, I'm missing the little spot. I happen to see it come off,
at
so
you.
I'm just going to pick that up. Try to
Is
pick
this
it up. Try to pick it up with
Back up a little bit.
with Tim in my business here. I'm going to pick
You have
it
to
up.
see. I wish there was a second camera. You see how much in her face. Look at that. That's perfect placement. Look at you.
Right.
You are a pro weeder. You're like, isn't there a famous weeder who makes exercise equipment? You're like Joe Weeder.
Oh my
Whatever his name
gosh.
was.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so.
So you can see I use the berry weeding suction cup sometimes, and then other times I don't.
When you remember it's there.
Yeah, when I remember
That's
it's
cool.
there. I'm so used to
I
putting
love
it on
that
my
thing.
fingers and then peeling it off.
Well, yeah, everybody kind of, I guess they have their way of doing
Yeah.
things, so that's cool.
All right, so we'll put
All
that
right, so we're gonna
aside.
go back to our triple bubble mason
Oh,
jars.
right, we're going to go back to our mason jars.
Oh, wait, we're going to do transfer tape. Somebody wanted to ask
That's
about
right.
transfer tape.
So here's our transfer tape.
Dun,
I used it once earlier.
Whoa, whoa, you can reuse transfer
I can
tape?
reuse it, and I'm going to use my scraper, and I'm going to scrape and get that transfer tape to really stick.
Are we moving too fast? If you're moving too fast, let us know in the comments here. We can totally slow down the boat here and show you what's up. So
there's
what does
m-
a transfer
There's
tape do?
multiple ways to do this. You can do it like this, or you can take the vinyl with the backing off and flip it over and peel it like such.
Oh, which way do you find to be more effective?
This is kind of new to me doing it this way. I kind of like the other way, but you can really see, and I'm doing this really slow. I want to make sure that everything got picked up, and where it didn't, I want to just kind of rub it a little bit to get it to stick to the transfer tape.
Wow.
And
look
there
at
you go.
Look at you.
Right?
Mom, you like that is good. I love the font too. So that was just a pre-design that came in as part of the paid Cricut design space.
Right.
Whatever
So now I'm going to line this up as best I can with you in my way.
Okay, let me move.
I'm going to line it up and I'm just going to press it on. No, you're fine. You can come back. I was teasing.
No, you're not.
Yeah. I have to live with you.
God help you.
All right, so I'm just pressing this on really good. And then I'm going to grab it.
Is there a secret to this?
Nope.
Did you use your little thing not on the jar?
No,
Would you use
could.
it? Because it's round. You really can't do that, right?
Yeah.
All right. And then
I tend to just use my hands.
Okay.
And then I'm going to slowly peel it back. I also have this light, if this helps you guys see a little bit better.
Oh, is that tagged? I love these lights. Look at this.
Whoa!
It's like sunshine.
Wait,
all right, let's go back. Oh, it is here.
Yeah. All right, and...
You have two of these lights. Look at that. Is that gorgeous or what? And when it shines at night, put it under your desk here. That is so adorable. I love that. I love that. So I think, is it Rosalind says, Rosalinda? She says you just take the transfer take off, right?
Yep. You take
and the vinyl
off.
sticks on automatically.
Exactly.
Now, do you need to do heat or anything, a heat gun or anything, a hair dryer to keep this on?
Nothing. This is actually removable vinyl, just regular vinyl. You stick it on there and it stays in place where you want. And again, the transfer tape is only used to peel up the vinyl from the backing so that you can then apply it to whatever you're going to apply it to.
Perfect.
I have used this removable vinyl on a lot of different things, including on my walls where I wrote words and stuck them to my walls.
Should I show them?
Sure.
Can I go run over the real quick?
Sure. Go ahead.
You guys want to see our wall words?
Do it.
Is the bed made?
Yes.
Somebody said fabulous, Felicia. You're
thank
fabulous.
you.
Gina is related to Al, so we have to be really nice. Running through the apartment, running. Wall words. Now, we didn't make this with the Joy because it's a little too big. It's about 3 inches. But this is removable vinyl. So we're in an apartment now while they're building our new house, 12 to 13 months. So we're going to take all this stuff off and we have to repaint the walls too and all that stuff. This is mini Felicia. And let's go back to Felicia. Hurry, run through the kitchen. I'm going to miss something here. All right, what are we doing next? That's very cool. Any questions on that?
All right.
No, Nando. Maybe later. It's at the beginning of the stream if you watch it later. But we do a whole bunch of weird stuff. I'm not in costume today, so I'm embarrassed.
All right, so next we're going to show how to make a card. A pre-designed image project that comes in Design Space. We're going to just choose one because we want to knock out a quick card. We got to get it in the mail to Mom, and this will be nice and personal for
Are
her.
these all the products we had? Did I miss something here?
I don't know what.
All right, these are the lamps. These are Neat 5. And what do these lamps do? Do they have multiple settings?
They do have multiple settings.
And they attach to your table like this.
Yeah. These have been fantastic.
No, fabulous, not fantastic.
I'm sorry, they're fabulous. And they have four different settings.
And they're LED, so they're power
LED,
sipping.
yeah. They're wonderful.
Oh, I
love
that.
these.
I love this.
They are my favorite. And I have 2 of them.
You do?
I do.
Oh, this is for the workspace. Felicia has a real job. She works for like a top 100 big company. We can't tell you this, is just why we call her Felicia. And all right, so what are we doing next here?
All right, we're gonna make...
Wait. What is this? What is this thing?
All right, let's just go there. He's gonna take me on a wild tangent here.
What is this?
So this thing is really, truly, it's a makeup brush holder.
Shut up.
You can hold your makeup brushes.
Oh my
If you have
God.
thin lipstick, you can put it in here. This is really what this is, a makeup holder.
And you put Cricut things in there?
Well, yeah, I saw somebody else actually do
Oh
this.
my God, that's fabulous.
And it's handy to have all your stuff right here in front of you when you're working.
Because you have this thing in your Cricut, but look, it's kind of a mess. And you have a drawer with all this stuff on there. But
I have a drawer full of stuff in here too.
that's actually pretty nicely organized. So, but this is right at your fingertips.
This is right at my finger. This is what I wanted to use today.
These are the things you use most?
Yeah.
I see you have Cricut
yes,
pens.
actually, these are the things. These are the pens that actually fit into the Joy.
I'm sorry, I'm jumping all over
I
the
know
place
you are.
here.
I'm
That's what I
exhausted.
do. I'm ridiculous.
He is ridiculous.
I'm unfabulous. All right, so...
I don't know where we were.
All right, let's talk about the mat you're using here, too, because that's
All right,
tacky.
so we're going to make a card, and this is the Cricut Joy card mat. And it's got this nice little opening because these card kits come with cards folded
I
already,
see.
envelopes, and these pretty little stylish inserts.
I see.
Okay? So I pulled out.
Wait, is that the one with the alligator front?
Yes, it's the alligator one.
No way.
Because you love that one. That's why.
Is there really sparkly alligators in nature?
Sure.
Look.
Look at the golf course. Maybe you'll see them.
Okay, let's go back. All right.
All right. So
Squirrel.
So we have a card. It's already folded forward. So
No, wait. So tell me what comes in these card kits.
Oh my goodness gracious. All right, here's a card kit. Here's a card kit. They all come with the same thing. This one has 12 black cardstock cards that are already scored and cut or folded in half.
Oh, wow.
It comes with these nice shiny holographic inserts, and I'll show you how to use those in a minute, and then white envelopes.
Oh, yeah.
This set came with red, blue, and green. Your alligator.
Oh, fabulous! Can you
Holographic
see that? Can
material.
you see the texture on here?
Look how pretty that rainbow is.
is
Look, that's
really
neat.
cool. Wow,
That looks
look.
good.
I think it just rained.
And then there's more envelopes to go with
Okay,
it.
cool.
All right.
So we're gonna use which one?
we're gonna use blue because you chose this colorful set. All right, it's already scored for us. That's the way they come in the kit. So this mat, it makes it really easy. You simply take this scored card,
Right.
put it in the middle.
This mat comes with, I guess, some of the kits, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it does come with some of it. It comes as a bundle with some of them.
All right.
All right, so I'm just gonna make sure that's really adhered down here because I did it the other day and it wasn't stuck down really well. And I do have a trick for those of you who,
Here comes the trick. Dun, 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 dun,
if you experience any problems with
that's not a trick.
if you experience any problems with your mat not being sticky
What
enough,
is that, painter's tape?
you can actually take painter's tape
Oh my God!
and stick it down. It won't hurt the card.
It won't rip any of the finish
No,
out?
it won't
Okay, so
rip
that's
any
blue all the
finish.
way through. Okay, good. So
All right,
that's
so just
interesting.
in
Do you
case-
really need that?
You don't need that if it's an older mat and it doesn't quite have enough stick still.
I see.
And we'll do that another video where you can show how to clean your mats.
That's right.
All right. All right. So we're gonna go into
Oh my God.
we're gonna go
All right.
into design space. And
All right, what are
this
we
time
doing?
we're gonna go into projects.
Projects, all categories.
And we're going to open up. Let's see. Mom
My
card.
arm is totally in your face.
All right, so I just typed in mom card because I want a Mother's Day card. And there's all these different options you can choose from. And there's a ton of them in here.
Isn't Cricut giving some of these for free this week before
They
Mother's
are.
Day?
They are. These are in here. Most of them.
Oh, there's a lot.
I mean, I can scroll here and they will continue to load. But we'll just go back up to the top and we'll just kind of choose this one because it's kind of pretty and colorful. This is
that
for
is
my
pretty.
mom. It tells you in here what materials you need to use to make this project. In this case, I need the card mat. I need a red pen because we're actually going to change out the blade, and a scraper, and as well as the card inserts.
Okay, that's really helpful. It gives you everything.
It also, they just did an upgrade to allow you to pick different sizes. So we're going to choose the 4 1/4 by
And that's
5
the
and a half.
size you have. Did they sell these cards in different sizes?
You know, it just came out, so I'm going to have to guess that yes, they do.
Okay, very cool. Or you could make your own, I suppose, right?
You could. You absolutely could.
That would be
All right,
good.
so
Oh,
there's my
okay.
card.
I see.
All right, so I'm going to click on continue.
Pen, basic cut, pen. All right, what's your base material? It's going to be
Insert cardstock.
insert cardstock. Default pressure again. Load red pen and
Okay.
clamp. What? Wait a minute, that's
So,
not right.
Right, so first we're going to go over here and grab our red pen.
What?
We're going to open this.
How'd you do that?
Pull out the blade, set it aside,
I will
take our red pen, and just simply stick it in there.
So it wants you to do this first?
Yep.
Oh my God.
This is going to be a little tricky to see on here.
Yeah,
but
you can't see red on blue.
that's
What were
okay.
you thinking?
That's
What was
okay.
I thinking?
We'll just give it a whirl.
And can you get like silvery pens for the Joy?
You probably can.
Like metallic
I
or
don't have any
glittery?
of those right now, but you probably can.
This is gonna look awful. Why did you let me
It's gonna
pick
be
this?
okay. It's going to be okay.
All right, so you click go on design space because there's
did.
no buttons on the Joy.
Right? It'll show up. It'll just be.
You know, I think this Joy is probably all a lot of people need.
So then when it's done with the pen, it then prompts you on the screen and tells you it wants you to put the blade back in. So we're just going to take this out.
Put the blade back in. I wish this thing could talk like Siri. How cool would that be? Felicia, put the blade back in. All right, so it's preparing, and then what does it do
wearing me
here?
out.
Come on, look. We're having fun here.
We are. All right, so now
Actually, you can see the red a little bit.
you can. It's not going to be too bad.
Can you perhaps to glitter fine print? That's a great question. I'm not sure. How would you do that?
There are glitter pens, but you.
You need an adapter or something for it?
There are glitter pens that
great
you can
question.
get. I've seen those on Amazon.
Could you use glue or something on here, maybe? Really thin glue and then sprinkle glitter on it and it would fall
You
off?
could, but you're not going to run that through here.
That would be bad, yeah. I mean, afterwards, you know.
Yeah.
You could probably hand glue, maybe it's like regular paper glue.
You could take regular.
There's glue pens, right?
There are glue pens, and I actually have one of my favorite glues is this art glitter, and you can buy these little tiny fine tips.
Look at
I mean, it makes it so easy
It won't even focus, it's so small, look at that. Oh, that
it makes
is cool.
it really easy to work on very fine, thin
That
projects.
tip is sold separately?
You can get it as part of a set,
kit
or you can
set.
buy the tips separately.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
cool. I like That's a great question. Thank you for that. So what am I looking at? Fine point pens. Let's tag that. We should do Logitech Brio. No, we don't want to show us. Felicia's not allowed to be on camera. It's kind of a mystery. She has like a real job. But can the Cricut sign my signature? I guess.
You know what? If you're able to get your signature saved as a JPEG, a PNG, or an SVG, you can upload it into Design
So that will be your real signature.
Yep.
That's
yep.
pretty cool.
Yep.
Well, you could actually write your whole message in here too, but then why wouldn't you just sign the card? I mean, unless you're doing like 1,000 of them.
You know, and like I did the other day, I actually created a card. I don't even know where it is.
That's okay.
And we used a font, that you're not fond of. But we
oh,
did.
look at this.
We already created a card,
That is gorgeous. Look how
Okay.
fabulous. It's the same kit, right?
the same kit, and we used.
Oh, that font. I'm telling you, if I were a Catholic school teacher, I would let me slap your wrist. I would slap your wrist.
So we used it. We picked a font. We wrote a message, and we picked a font, and we actually printed it on.
Oh,
the
hide
joy.
those names.
Oh.
Thank you, Gino. Well, now it's out there. Oh, God, we're in trouble now. We're discovered. All right. Whew.
It's getting hot
You
in
wear
here.
me. It's really warm in here right now. Oh, look at that.
See?
Oh, I see. Wait. Show me here. Before we weed this thing, I can see the red in there. Actually, you can see
You
that.
can see
I know,
it.
Gina. You saw us. Don't tell. Shh. Maybe somebody else didn't. All right.
So we're just going to carefully peel up our card from the mat.
I know I'm a camera shy too. Well, I'm
Yeah,
not,
right.
but
No, you're
I'm
not.
allowed
You should
to be
watch his
camera.
other videos. There's nothing shy about him.
We both have day jobs, so we have to be stealth when we do this. Moonlighting.
So I'm just carefully,
Oh, look at that. Carefully. You're like tearing it up and it's
Nope.
not even fighting you.
carefully pulling it up. And I'm going to take.
Shut the front door. Look at that. And you're going to put the alligator flashies.
I'm going to put the alligator print
It is alligator. Look at that.
into these.
Oh, I can't wait to
Cut-
see this. I'm so excited. So
cut
excited. I'm
slots.
jumping. Could you see me jumping there?
Oops, there's a piece.
Oh, look
that
at
one?
this. Look at this. Oh, that is adorable. It's fabulous. You missed a corner. Do you need to put that in the corner like that? And would you glue that in at that point?
You could. I did miss a corner. Thank you.
Yeah, but would you glue that down, or is the
You
shadow
can.
kind of part of the
You
allure
can.
here?
You can.
Oh, I
You
see.
can get that one in.
I see what you're doing in here, Felicia.
Oh my heavens!
And I like it. That looks great. That is fabulous.
If you don't glue it, you kind of get the shadow effect, but you
It's
can
not
use
bad.
use the art glitter with the fine tip, and you can actually go and glue this down.
Oh, now open it up. So, what would you do to write in here because it's kind of dark?
I
You
would
could use
do-
a glitter pen or something, right?
You could use a silver gold glitter pen.
Yeah, sure.
Because I have those
Oh,
for my
yeah,
Cricut.
That's
And
cute.
you could actually do that if you wanted to.
don't
I'm not
like
going to
them.
do it. Or you can cut a piece of cardstock. You don't have to use the Cricut to do that. You can use your cutter, scissors, whatever the case may be, and you cut that out, hiding the names again, and write your own message in there.
Now look, a lot of people think that there's only a certain number of fonts you can get in Design Space. Is that true? Or can
No.
you use Windows fonts?
You can use system fonts that come with your computer.
Show me that. Can you show me that?
You can.
Even with the Joy?
Even with
it
the
doesn't
Joy.
care?
Uh-uh.
So it opens like a bogus new project. So show me where the fonts would be.
So I'm going to just type Tim.
Oh God, look at that.
Tim.
All right. And where are you looking at fonts?
And fonts up here.
Are these system fonts? Or these
So
Cricut
you can
fonts?
see right here at the top, I'm looking at all the fonts that I have, whether they're Cricut or System.
Nice.
If I click System, it's showing only the ones that are on my computer. If I click Cricut, it's showing me everything.
So you basically have unlimited fonts. Anything you can download on the internet, you can use
You
on
can
Cricut.
download free fonts, purchase fonts, download them, install them on your computer. If you do that and Design Space is open, you'll want to close Design Space, reopen it up, and it'll find your fonts for you.
Now, do you have any tips or tricks for people who want to use fonts? I mean, are there any fonts that you shouldn't use because they're very difficult to cut?
I haven't come across
Like
any.
cursive fonts
No.
or things with little loopies in them,
No,
or too
there's
much
lots of-
weeding? Are they too thin sometimes?
Sometimes they're too thin. Sometimes they are too
And
thin.
somebody told us that she cuts foil, and the foil is very difficult to cut with very thin fonts.
You have to change your settings, and there's a washi tape setting, which for very thin fonts works really well.
Gotcha. Oh, I understand now. So look, you have a virtually endless fonts there. That is crazy.
Yeah.
That's fabulous. Hey, have anybody? Nando's got me all messed up. Do you have any questions about what we've done so far? Everybody good? We're good. Okay, so we did a card so far. We did You Light Up My. I gotta stop singing. All right, so we did the card. We actually have 2 cards to show you. Can you do anything with this stuff, with the scraps?
You could carefully use your scraper or your spatula, whatever you want to call it, and you could carefully.
Is that the thing I used to cut cheese the other night?
Oh my heavens, to
I
Betsy!
got in a little trouble for that.
And you can peel these up.
Oh, look
You
at
could
that.
use them
What
on
can
other.
you do with that?
You could use it on other projects for whatever reason. And
Could
if
you
you're
glue
very,
it to something? Because it's kind of
could.
it's really attractive what you have there. It would look really good in reverse, wouldn't it?
yeah. So you could carefully peel up Mom.
Thank you, Nando.
Carefully peel up Mom.
Nando. Oh, you could put you could put it on a card. Oh, those are not attached. That kind of looks like it's a little more trouble.
It's
in this part.
some of them are a little sticky,
That's cute.
but you can pull it up.
It does look really cute in reverse, doesn't it? And so it looks great on the card, but in reverse too. And you get a 2 for 1. Yep. Repurpose, exactly. That's great.
Never throw your scraps away. You never know when you're going to use them.
All right.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's right. You have tons of scraps.
Tons
So we
of
looked at
scraps.
the beautiful mason jar with the solar lid, and you could find those on Amazon. I don't have a link because I forgot, and I'm kind of new at this. We did the Cricut Joy card bundle. We talked about making cards for Mom. Remember, Mother's Day right around the corner. Don't forget Mom. We talked about our lamps, our beautiful neat fi, and our dolly. Like Dalai Lama Vantage? I'm not
mat?
sure what that is.
This is a self-healing mat.
What is
That's
a
what that is.
homist carrying case?
Oh yeah, this is great right here.
Now remember, we talked about the joy. One of the allures to joy is it's so small.
It is so small.
So you can carry it with you. If you get it for Mom for Mother's Day, I'm telling you, it's a perfect Mother's Day gift.
It is.
It really is.
So we just moved, right?
Right.
So I use this, once I got things set up in here, I use this for storage.
Oh.
I have a lot of,
What is all this fabulous? Oh, it's a party! Dun, 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 dun. Is this confetti?
so we got a lot of project stuff in here.
I like that.
But,
What are you going to do with all that
but
fabulousness?
you can fit your mini press in here.
Oh, that's clever.
You can fit your
Shut
Joy
the
in
front
here?
door.
cords, your vinyls.
So you could take enough, if you go to the grandkids or kids' house and you want to do some stuff, you could fit a whole project in here.
Yeah, that's right.
Do you have a mat in the top?
There's my
too?
extra mat, by the way.
Oh, that's a great idea. Storage, yeah.
Yep. Storage up here.
This is a homist carrying case,
Oh,
pretty
there's
reasonably
more.
priced. What?
More storage. I didn't know.
How
it's
many
there.
tools do you have? Look, you've got these, you've got these. Oh.
Yeah, this is great. I love this little carrying case. This is what I would take with me if I go see the kids.
That's great.
So we could work on projects together.
Because they like T-shirts and some stuff. For, yeah, the farm.
They're always asking for something different.
Right. That is fabulous. And here's the weeder tool that I use for a cheese cutter. Gina, you don't need the Joy. I mean, if you have something bigger and you have the space for it, it's perfect. I mean, you know what's up. You're a Cricut. I think you're a specialist.
If you were going to travel a lot and you wanted to take one of the devices with you, the Joy
Well, that's
is the
why we
easiest,
bought
but
it.
you can also buy cases for these as well.
We originally bought this because we were going to go on a cruise. And we were going to make T-shirts for the group we were going with on the cruise. And the cruise didn't materialize.
No.
For, you know what happened last year. So Yeah, well, that's kind of why we bought it, and we just ended up with it. But it is kind of a fabulous. Do you find yourself using this once in a while? Do you prefer this because it takes up less desk space?
Yeah, I do actually. It's very quick and easy. If you're just doing an out of the box kind of project, this is great. Quick and easy, in and out.
Awesome. Nando says he's asking if you only use Cricut vinyl. I guess he's asking.
No, I don't only use Cricut vinyl. You can use any kind of
Don't you have a bunch of them here? We just put somewhere.
Oh, we did.
There are
here.
other ones. I mean, there's a whole bunch. We don't care about the brand. Do you find a difference in the Cricut vinyl and what is it?
No,
Scissor.
Sizer.
Scissor.
So yeah.
We only have one Cricut Joy. Yeah, we have 3 Cricut machines. But yeah, what is this? The paper what? Paper Studio. We got that at somewhere. And we're not like we're allowed to talk about anything else.
Yeah, you can use any kind of vinyl you want. It doesn't matter what it is.
Can you get all these on Amazon?
You can probably get all of them. Yes, on
I think
Amazon.
you can get all
I
these
believe you
on
can.
Amazon. I'm pretty sure you can.
I've bought bundles where you get like samples, 2 or 3 colors of a variety of colors, 2 or 3 sheets of a variety of colors. I've bought, they work just fine. I haven't had any problems with them.
And this is the maker, the Big Daddy. I can't even see it here. It's hidden so well. So we're in an apartment. We just came from a big house with a she shed, and we really downsized while they're building our new home. We're going to have a giant craft room in it too, but we're kind of out in an apartment while we're waiting for that to happen. So yeah, storage is kind of ridiculous. Gina says she uses a wholesaler for huge projects.
Oh yeah,
and
it's great.
Cricut and Sizer smaller for in specialty vinyls.
Yes,
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff.
I agree
out
with
there.
that. Yep.
But would you give it 4 or 5 stars?
I'd give it 5.
You give it 5?
Yeah,
For
it's
its
great.
utility, basically can
Yeah.
basically do everything the big machines can do on a smaller scale.
I would easily buy this for our moms as a Mother's Day gift, and I could easily teach them how to do it remotely.
That is awesome.
It's that simple.
That is fabulous. Listen, that's all we have time for right now, but I hope you enjoyed it. Please follow us because we're going to talk about the Explore Air, and I do a whole little show on cooking.
We'll do one on the mug press as well.
Oh, yeah, we should
new
do the mug press.
Yep.
Felicia, is the Dolly Vantage self-healing mat cover the whole desk? How big is
It
this?
is about 36 inches wide.
These are-
It measures 34 with the markings.
These are strange work
And
desks.
yeah,
So they're kind of oddly
and it
sized.
is double-sided.
So I'd say, yeah, they would cover. What's on the other side? Just black?
It's just black. I'm not sure the other side is self-healing.
Self-healing?
No,
Yeah.
this side is for sure. So the desk is 72 by, I can't remember how much. So it's covering as much workspace as I really need to work on to do my crafts.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, and it does a real good job. And it doesn't. You don't have any problems with the vinyl sticking to it. You
Oh
can't
no!
get anything
Oh
off.
no!
And you cut on this thing too, don't you?
You can cut on this thing, yes, absolutely.
It is a pretty nice little mat. Now I have the old one that we had a problem with. That well, let's just say it doesn't like the mug press sitting on it by itself.
Yeah.
You definitely want
Yeah.
the heat pad or something
Or-
on here, or towels or something like Gina mentioned.
Yeah.
Lorraine, thank you. Follow us, come with us, talk to us, and let's have some more fun on future streams. And you guys are awesome. You guys are fabulous. Say goodbye, Felicia.
Bye.
Should I show your face?
No.
I can't show your face?
No.
All right, maybe next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, my goodness. That is gorgeous.